Members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. And I'm wearing a Cookie Monster hat. Why? Because I can. So, purpose of today's video, you guys have been following the channel. You know I had two award show videos for 2025 that I promised you. We already delivered on one, which was our top 10 of 2025, and those were figures that were released between January 1st and the end of this year. This is called the best of 2025, which might be a little bit more lively, might take you some places you weren't expecting to go. Because with the best of 2025, it's simple. The criteria is the figure got here in 2025. Doesn't matter when it came out. As long as it was acquired in 2025, that's what matters. So we're going to play fast and loose with the rules on this one and have a good time, I promise you. So if you're ready to be surprised and you're ready to go some places that you weren't expecting to go, this is the show for you. Shout out to all my subscribers, all of you out there. There's 90 something of you. I appreciate every one of you, and I say this with all sincerity. I joke around because that's me. I like to have a good time. You guys know I had a cardiac event, so I live life to the fullest, man. I learned to appreciate every single day, which is why I tell you guys take advantage of every day you're given. Loving your loved ones, live life out loud, live your truth, be you, because everybody else is taken, man. All right. So with that being said, thank you for making this channel what it is. It wouldn't be anything without y'all. So please continue to subscribe, share, like, comment, all of that, man. Thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all in all seriousness. Now back to today's business. If you're ready for the best of 2025, let me hear you say yeah. I think I heard a couple of you. Let's go. Kicking us off at number 10 was the original channel mascot, still a mascot of the channel. Okay, I don't want to get him upset. Still one of our channel mascots. It is none other than the star of our YouTube short series, Beef, Maximum Hulk. This is a figure that took a lot of flack back when it came out. I had to review it, then re-review it. I never hated on it. A lot of people did hate. Eventually, we found out for the money, the best Green Hulk, in a lot of people's eyes, particularly mine, the best Green Hulk for the money is this guy right here. Hulk, man, you flexing too hard, man. Take it easy around here. This is number 10 right here. I think it was a great figure. Came out a lot of controversy. And all these figures I talk about, the reviews are up on the channel, just in case. So please make sure you check out those videos. I had to shamelessly plug that. But back to what I was saying. This guy came out, a lot of controversy. He was a topic of conversation because of his price, which I don't know why we were grabbing about that because he's been eclipsed by figures that aren't even as good as he is. But nonetheless, let me not get on no soapbox about it. But one of my figures, definitely, that I'm very proud to have in this collection in the best of 2025, in at number 10, is the Maximum Hulk. In at number 9, representing the NWO, the Outsiders 2-pack from Ringside Collectibles. Well, you know, WWE and Mattel and all of that good stuff. This was Kevin Nash, and rest in peace, my main man, the bad guy, Scott Hall. These two figures came out, and the reviews, like I said, is up on the channel. These are some of the coolest figures. They did a great job with these guys. Once I got my Hollywood Hogan, rest in peace. So I got that figure on here and completed my original NWO trilogy. Life was good. They came, look, they put some love into these figures. I can't say they didn't. Good articulation, decent head sculpts. They never get them 100% right. They kind of hit or miss. But I think with these guys, they did a good job. You can recreate some iconic moments with the spook fingers and of course, Too Sweet, you know, all of that. But definitely one of the things I was most proud to acquire in 2025, none other than the Outsiders right here. Oh, really? Me, Grimlock number 8. Yes, you are, Grimlock. In at number 8, ladies and gentlemen, the G2 Grimlock from Transformers Studio Series 86 or whatever, Age of the Primes. I get confused on Transformers. But this is the Grimlock I remember. Not the color scheme, right? But the Grimlock that I do as far as how he looks. This is the Grimlock I remember. Although I will give him a big shout out on his color. I don't know if you can see it. His color pops, man. This is a real cool figure, man. That color just pops, doesn't it? I mean, the original, most people I know that have this one have the gray one, the original G1. They have both. And that's because, like the G2, they nailed it with, I'm sorry, they nailed it with this one. Really, really cool. Actually, between you and me, this was the second Transformer figure I ever got. Excuse me. I had Galvatron. I still do. I have Galvatron. I had him before I had Grimlock. So my first real swing of bite of the apple was Galvatron. But the first one where I really took a significant upgrade, like because this guy was like 50 or $60, was this Grimlock, and I think he was worth every penny. I really like him. Brings back great memories. Nostalgia. I tell you, the best drug. You'll pay anything for it. But definitely in at number 8, and deservedly so, is this Grimlock G2. Shamefully, I tried to make a decision. I know y'all gonna say, "Come on, Ra, you just gotta pick one figure." I tried, man. I really did, but I just couldn't decide which one of these I liked the most. Right? I was chasing down this Casey Jones. He was like the centerpiece. I needed him, and it took me a while to find him. But these turtles, you guys know, I'm a turtle fan, man. I got a lot of turtles. And the last Ronin figures, they're just so badass. These right here, there's something about this red, white, and black scheme they do when they put that monochrome. I guess it really starts out monochrome, white and black, and then they roll the gray and they put the red in. Man, there's something about it that just makes it pop, and they just look so badass, man. Like if you hadn't seen them, man, like look at this. I mean, that may not do it for you, but that does it for me, man. These are the dopest turtles. I mean, this line, the last Ronin. I mean, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Look at that, man. Like, I mean, you might have your own favorite turtle. Shout out Queen G22. She gonna pick, Donatello, and that's fine. I'm with you, Queen, 100% all day, every day. But I couldn't make a decision. I love all the turtles, and I love this line, this last Ronin thing, man. I'm torn. It was hard. I couldn't make a decision. So in at number 7 is the last Ronin. This whole line right here. In at number 6, none other than my main man, the Count from Sesame Street, courtesy of the good people at NECA. I took this, to be honest with you, he's part of the holothon too. I didn't take this figure as seriously as I could. I mean, as I should have at first. I mean, it is part of the childhood, so don't get me wrong. I love the Count, man. We all grew up with the Count, even though we knew he was a pimp, right? But NECA came swinging out of the gates, man, with this figure and nailed it. Nailed it, right? Nailed the likeness. I mean, that right there, look at that pimp in all his glory. That's right. Number 2. He's not number 2, but this is featuring the number 2. So he was from that first wave. I can't wait for wave 2 that has Big Bird and others in it. Oh my God. Sesame Street. We're gonna have to have a Sesame Street shelf in a minute. But yeah, this was the Count. Came out of nowhere, surprised me, man, that I would even own. I didn't have it on my bingo card. If you told me I'd own a Count figure in 2025, you told little me that, you'd have been like, you crazy. But hey, things change, and little me didn't know he was gonna be a collector, and he didn't know that NECA was gonna be this good, and that they produce a Count figure that would end up on my best of 2025 list at number 6. But here he is. All right, we're halfway through the countdown, and then at number 5, proving to the ladies, and I have a lot of female subscribers, and I appreciate y'all, but unfortunately, I'm proven to be the man that doesn't commit. I got commitment issues. You can clearly see I do, because I have 2 figures right here when it should be just 1. But nonetheless, at number 5, from the Silverhawks era and the good people of Super 7, I present Monstar. Those of you who don't know who Monstar is, you better go Google right now. Go Google Monstar Silverhawks, the real villain. Nothing against Mum-Ra, but Mum-Ra can't touch my main man, Monstar, right? If you don't know why, here's why. Look at this. Pre-transformation, post-transformation. Absolutely badass figures, man. Monstar, I mean, Super 7 did their thing. I mean, comes with all, this is the Ultimates, comes with all the accessories one could want. There's your little bit of backstory on my main man, Monstar, head of the Limbo Mob. Man, that cartoon Silverhawks, he made Silverhawks what it was. This is his transformation after he has interacted with the Moon Star of Limbo. Yes, this is a badass figure, man. I mean, that's 11 inches right there. And this is so cool. I love the boxes that they came with. You know, the slip cover right here that has Monstar's actual symbol on it, and it does say Silverhawks in case you're wondering, so you wouldn't be confused on where the line came from. But yeah, these are badass figures, awesomely articulated, plenty of accessories. Do yourself a favor, man, and check these figures out from Super 7. I promise you, it's not often I tell you to spend your money, but these guys right here are worth your dime, 100%. And they are in at number 5, Super 7, Silverhawks Monstar. And since we're at the halfway point, I guess I'll throw out, some honorable mentions right here, real quick. I just want to get some honorable mentions for my list of the best of 2025, which is what we're doing, right? Everybody couldn't make the list, but I do want to give these people some shout outs because they definitely deserve it. That would be my main man, the Studio Series 86, Megatron. Not so crazy about the tank, but we understand why he turns into a tank. But that picture right there, nostalgia, the best drug ever. I told you. That is my Megatron right there. When I close my eyes and think about Megatron, this is what I see right here. Of course, my main man, the Todd Father, still cooking with the Joker in the purple coat here from the Crisis on Infinite Earth Joker storyline. Love this Joker, definitely. Want to give a big shout out to my main man, X Factor Archangel from Marvel Legends. I love this figure. I did not have the original one, but I love the fact that he's got this crazy, color scheme. That head from the previous version, and he's in his black and white and silver. Like, this guy is just the angel of death. I love this figure. A tragic story, but I love the figure. And of course, again from Uncle Todd, I'm gonna catch flack from this, but I love this Superman figure right here. It's not the Superman I always envisioned, so I'm not gonna tell you that. But I do love this Superman from the Return of Superman. This big, jacked, buff mullet Superman right here. I think this Superman is really, really cool. He gets a lot of flack. He looks nothing like that on the back, except for the mullet. Because if you look at him in real life, man, that joke swole. Look at that. That boy looked like he ate Brock Lesnar. Absolutely some cool figures. But I want to make sure that I gave these figures some love and some shine because I realized we're here in the countdown. But I wasn't going to let the countdown continue without telling y'all, here's my honorable mentions. Hey guys, welcome back. In at number 4. Oh, in case you didn't know, this is the best of 2025, where I'm just running down the top figures that were acquired in 2025. We already got a top 10 that's on the channel. Go check it out. But for those of you that might just be tuning in right now, that's where we are. This is our best of 2025 list. In at number 4, the one that started it all, and by started it all, this was my first foray into Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys, that label. This is the first one I ever got that was of that ilk. And this is the Hano Studios Wolverine. This is when I visit, like you hear me say all the time, when I close my eyes and think of Wolverine, no disrespect to the guy that won our number 1 overall, which was I don't even know if I should spoil that, but no disrespect to the MCU, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. No disrespect to that MCU Wolverine. This Wolverine is Logan. This one right here from the comics, when I visualize Wolverine, this is what I see. This is my first foray into premium figures, and I think that they did an absolutely kick-ass job. The review is up on the channel, has been up for some time, and they did an amazing job. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I think of when someone says Wolverine to me, and I think of X-Men, I think of the comics. This is what I envision, is this guy right here. From that crazy hair, I mean, look at the detail on that, man. Those claws will cut your imaginary, what's off. Man, this is the guy right here. They did such a good job right here. So this is like when you say you got bit by the bug. This is the one that bit me right here, and I haven't looked back since. But this is number 4, Hano Studios Wolverine.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Hey! I'm not trying to get canceled. We're not doing that. Not at all. Anyway, folks, in at number 3, he already told you who he was. It's Juggernaut, right? In at number 3, it's Juggernaut. Marvel Legends Juggernaut, I should say, from the Gamerverse line, because we've had the 85th anniversary, and all collectors are familiar with the select version. If they're not, where have you been? What have you been doing with your life? That is one you should always have. He's back there on my shelf. Even though I love this Juggernaut, came out. Review is up on the channel. I think they did a really good job with this Juggernaut, in my personal opinion. That's when I close my eyes. I keep saying it, but when I close my eyes and visualize Juggernaut, I visualize the one from Marvel, Capcom, and X-Men, and that's what this guy looks like to me right here. I love this figure. He's a big, chunky, beefy boy. They did a great job giving this monster some butterfly shoulders and all of that. They did a good job. Hasbro with the Gamerverse line probably balled out this year. They killed 2025 with this line, which I don't think is going anywhere. I predicted it, and it's still here. So in at number 3, and most deservedly so, the Gamerverse Juggernaut in at number 3. In at number 2 is General Vermin and General Slaughter. If you love big, badass figures, these guys are from Premium DNA Toys. They did their thing with these guys right here. I love both of these guys. These are big, chunky, heavy figures, one being 19 inches tall and another one being 12. These guys are killers, man. Stone Cold killers. They are from Battletoads. If you don't remember where that is, you can Google that, youngsters. I know I got some of you that may not know, and it's all good. I love all the subscribers. But go Google Battletoads and you'll find out the game, and you'll figure out who these guys are. They were the definition of end bosses. All right. I promise you, General Vermin and General Slaughter are without question deserving of number 2 of my best of 2025. There's no question about that. Look at this guy's fist. I think he's going to punch me. And folks, my number 1 is going to shock you, right? Not just because it's not one figure, spoiler alert, but because you may not suspect it. I don't know. I think I might catch some of y'all by surprise with this one. But trust me, those of you that are in the know and understand what a great premium figure is, will understand why the number 1 is the number 1. So without further ado, in at number 1 would be none other than freaking awesomeness that is Storm Collectibles, the Mortal Kombat like boss line. That's what I'm calling them. Just incredible figures. Like, these were my first foray into Storm Collectibles, and I love it. This is the OG Goro. There is a Mortal Kombat X version, but this is the OG right here. Just a badass figure, right? Still commands good money on eBay. Awesome figure. How you follow that up? You follow it up like they did in the game with my main man Kentaro. Just an absolute beast. Tiger Stripes took a lot of quarters from people in Mortal Kombat 2. Boy, did they nail Kentaro, just like they did Goro. They just kept improving. And then on to Motaro, who pissed off a lot of people in MK3. I'm sure if you played Mortal Kombat back in the day, as I did, as many others did, you understand just how much of a problem that this dude was. I mean, these guys were absolutely they were a problem. There's no doubt about that. Those guys right there deserve number 1 on my list of the figures acquired in 2025. I don't think, even though I'd heard of Storm Collectibles and knew who they were, my first ones actually owning were those figures right there. So it wasn't even close. Number 1 with a bullet was the Mortal Kombat line by the good people at Storm Collectibles, the boss line, as I call it. Folks, I hope you've enjoyed this countdown. I'm sure I took you some places you didn't want me, that you weren't expecting to go. Hopefully you had as much fun watching it as I did making this video. I really appreciate you guys for taking your time. Like I said, as I always say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent your time with a bald guy on the internet in a Cookie Monster hat. That was just letting you know about the top figures that were acquired here in 2025. I appreciate y'all so much for that. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you whether you're subscribed or not. Thank you for just watching this video. I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, you should. I got plenty of videos and you might like them. So go ahead and cruise around, man. We got samples. Check out some of the shorts and all the videos that we have to offer. Folks, that's been my time. I really appreciate you. Shout out to all of the subscribers. So you, the person right here watching this video, thank you. Big shout out to you. Follow us on X, Twitter. That same thing. X, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. We're on all of it. You know, YouTube here, right, and TikTok at the Great Raw Forever. From the bottom of my heart, man, I truly love each and every one of you. I appreciate y'all for keeping me in your hearts and prayers and for giving me any time. Time is very, very precious. Okay, we use it like it's unlimited, and we don't know when ours is up. So for you to spend your time watching this video or any of my videos, I want you to know that that is more appreciated than you might realize. I am the guy behind the channel, the driving force, and I appreciate you. So thank you for that 100%. Please be on the lookout, folks. We got more videos coming this week, more shorts coming this week, more videos on TikTok. We got plenty. We're back now. Been a little busy, you know, holidays. They're not over. We're in full swing. So happiest of holidays to you and all of your family and friends out there. Hope you guys have a fantastic holiday. Thank you again so much for watching and for your time. Until we meet again, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to stay collecting. Please continue to stay tuned. And above all, please continue to stay great. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I will see you all on the next one. God bless.